Okie dokie, let's go jump to rank games with the engineer and see what we can do. And I don't know why we're starting off with sack surprises because we don't get a cog from the beginning with a box of cogs. Or with the port charge, we don't get the items as well. Yeah, it's probably the character you don't want to do sack surprise with. However, let's grab our broom. We definitely want double weapons. The banana's going to be nice as well. We could grab ourselves a slice of bread as well. And some regen and a stone too. This is not a bad round one. We could try to go for stone golem with some extra stones. I mean, I do want to speed up our broom as well as our banana, so we'll have to figure this one out. Maybe we'll do something like this. Seems about right. Have our stones in, add in our wooden sword, add this stone as well, and it's gonna be round one. So we get our bit of stamina with our broom doing more damage, and I do want to speed up our broom because it's going to inflict a little bit of blind. However, maybe speeding up our wooden sword doesn't use up as much stamina. But opponents is going to be going turbo speeding. They got a shiny shell for a bit of a heal, and they got crazy storage. But we should be able to win out. Definitely so, although that's a lot of blind on us. Our accuracy is going to be kind of duty trash, 70%. It's still good enough. Hell yeah. Now, Celebrate Grace, Shovel, Hero Sword. How about we go for a Shovel Hero Sword? And craft it up immediately. Definitely going to be down for that. Now we can speed both our weapons up because these are going to be a lot less stamina. Grab ourselves a set of blueberries. And have our food items all sped up like so. The problem is, Mona Stones are a Hero Sword. We can also grab ourselves a battery if we want the battery. Let's take it. Let's roll once. Waste our golds. Grab the storage. And let's move on. Now maybe we should take some piggy banks because we could try to go for some gold armors. Now our opponent does have an amulet of light, which means they're potentially going to get some regen and some max life, which they do get some. Every regen is going to be 3 max life. And that 3 max life might actually matter. Literally we would have won if they didn't have that max life, but we still win, so does it really matter? Probably not, eh? Now, slime time with a box of cogs. We already got a little hero sword. We could try to go for Rainbow Goobert today. I mean, why the hell not, right? Okay, it's like it's destined to be. Let's take all this. Let's continue to roll. Hammer here as well. We could try to go for Hammer Daggers on top of it. With a fanny pack. Yep, let's take it. Now, do we craft up our Steel Goobert instantly? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take the hammer of all things. But let's get going with this. We should be able to scale up a lot of damage. We should be able to get block with our Gooberts. We're going to have our slime time inside the fanny pack. With a Goobert in between our weapon and our food item. I mean, our blueberry is going to be the fastest food item we do have. I mean, we could have actually switched this around. So, yeah, that would have made a lot more sense. Wouldn't it? Have our food items beside our food items. Yeah, if I was more clever, I would be dangerous. But Steel Gooberts is going to scale up the damage on our shovel. This one shovel is going to do some big damage. And 17 hit. Amazing. Now, hammer will take another little goobling. And do we sell this? We might have to go another round. So what we should have done is this in the first place. The hammer's going to be nice on our Steel Goobert as well. But I do think we wait one more round. Keep our shovel in so we get one extra item and then we switch into our hammer. And potentially some daggers. Because we can scale up a lot of damage on some daggers, stun our opponent with the hammer. Then make use of all our Steel Goobert scaling damage on the daggers as well. Our opponent does have slime time as well, so we're going to get lots and lots of heals as well. But we should be able to outpace it because we're going to scale up damage. Well, they do have a lot of healing amplification. Goobert is going to scale up all that damage. 17 to 20 hit on that shovel. Is kind of insane. Yeah, for sure. And with the blocker again, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, definitely some big smacks. And this shovel's put in some work for us. I kind of want to keep this shovel because it's going to give us more and more value. That's a freaking early mana orb. Well, we'll take it with a storage. And we'll roll. Bagstones could be insane as well. Yeah, we're selling this. We're taking you. I really want to grab the customer card to try and find those lightsabers, everything else. But we also kind of need to roll for more Gooberts, more little tiny gooblings, and some daggers. Now it's going to be one. We have 3 Gooberts right now. Let's roll one more time. That's a dagger. Hell yeah. Also fanny pack. And a stone. We could go for stone golem too. Everything is looking kind of smashing so far. Now how the hell are we going to fit this hammer in? We could lose the blinds. We could lose the battery. We could lose this as well. We need to keep all our stones. We sell a regen then. And we take this dagger for now as well. Bad news is I want to scale up the damage on our stones. Well, going for special dagger is going to be really, really awesome as well. So you know what? Let's actually use one. Let's get this on light. So at least with our setup, we can have a situation like so we can activate our Spectral Dagger as well. I think that's going to be really nice. We don't get a skilling damage on it, we get a skilling damage on our stones, which is going to be less stamina dependent. And our Gooblings on this side are not going to be super fantastic, but this Slime Time should have probably been in the middle. For sure. We get tons of heals, we get tons of block, and we get tons of skilling damage. Now our opponent does have a lot of poison onto us, and one more tick from that poison and we're toast. We barely survived. That was insane, like literally nuts. We could also go for another bag of stones, which I'm kind of down for. Let's keep rolling. We need to... Wait, that's a second mana orb. I'm going to sell this stone. I'm going to grab ourselves a stamina stack because, again, we just need tons and tons of storage. We're going to take this and we're going to roll on. We still need to find another Gooberts. But with extra stones in, they're just going to do a little bit more chip damage. It's going to be okay. We should be able to still get our mana. We should be able to ignore armor with our Spectral Daggers. So it should be a good all in all. There's a lot of heat on our opponent's side. We're going to start getting some big buffs, but we do stun him with our hammer. And we are running out of stamina once again. However, yeah, it's not going to be too bad. Definitely not. Now let's take our mana orb. He's trying to gals we once. I mean, he's going to be kind of good, but we're going to roll. Hunger Blade. We're not going to take another fanny pack though. Let's keep going. Another fanny pack. A Kyle, another mana orb. How many mana orbs are we going to see? But this Goobert we kind of need to take. We have so much fanny packs. That is kind of getting dangerous with how much fanny packs we're getting. But yeah, we really need this Goobert. I'm not going to take another mana orb. How many mana orbs can we get? It's kind of insane. But yeah, we need to find our Gooberts. For sure. So we do already have our toast. We just need to craft it up into a hot toast. And we're actually going to lose this round, are we? Yeah, we definitely are. Holy moly, that was way too close. That smashes over. Now, we could just take Lavatory because we can get a ton of buffs, or we could take the Mana Crystal. We stack up so much mana. It could be kind of awesome, actually. It's a one-slot item. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Now, that's our Gooberts. We're going to roll. That's another dagger, which we're going to be taking. And I really, really need this fanny pack. However, let's craft up the Spectral Dagger. Now, are we going to take this fanny pack, or do we keep rolling? Because we're just finding a ton of fanny packs. Whereas we could use this armor to get infinite block for ourselves. Instead of our stones, maybe we want to go for that instead. I think we're probably going to actually go for this. Yeah. Also, why the hell in the craft up Thor's hammer? We're literally using a hammer. Yeah, that'd make a lot more sense as well. But we stack up so much mana. Once our breaking mana crystal pops off, it's going to be even more mana generation. Every time it hits it, it's going to be 2 more mana. We should potentially be able to get some big mana buff bombs eventually. With double Spectral Daggers, we should have infinite mana, so we can just keep using the mana to gain more and more damage. And hell yeah. The President is also here, which is kind of mad. Well, let's take this. Now I'm going to use up 2 of these Kyles. So I'm going to go for this Thor's hammer. Not going to go for mana now. We're going to craft up this magic tech armor. It's going to be really, really fantastic for us. We're also going to scale up the damage on our daggers as well, which is going to be even more awesome. And right now, I kind of need to sell our bag stones just to keep rolling. Let's do it. Stone Golem would have been amazing as well. We kind of need to grab you for some heat stacking. I'm going to sell our stone as well. We can get our Toasty Goobert online now as well. But I'm going to sell a stone just to keep rolling. And that's our Bloody Gooberts. We should have enough Gooberts to go for Rainbow Goobert. All we need to do is grab ourselves our lightsaber. But it's going to be awesome because this is going to touch every single mana item. Our rounds, our Magic Tech Armor is going to be going super speedy, give us block along with our Steel Gooberts. We just should have infinite defenses while having some skilling damage with the Steel Gooberts. So in all, this is going to be fantastic. Our opponent is going to have some crits on the Bloodthorn. And they could do some big damage. And we actually do end up falling short. But it is what it is. And we could grab ourselves a hardwood, which I'm not going to go for. Fortuna's Kiss is here, and that's going to be increased stun chance. So we'll take it. We could also try to go for the Automaton as well. Let's take this, let's roll. And that's literally Rainbow Gooberts. I mean, if we sell 1 mana orb, we can get it right now. Should we sell 1 mana orb to get Rainbow Gooberts online immediately? On round 10? I mean, probably right. Although I do love keeping our mana orbs, but Rainbow Goobert it is. We got all our Gooberts. Let's sell 1 mana orb. 1 stone. Let's go ahead and grab you. And let's go ahead and get this crafted up. I mean, the box of cogs is just nuts for this. Because 1, we get all our Gooberts crafted up. And then all we need to do is just place them in all around this Toasty Gooberts. And then we just literally pop this off once again. And that's Rainbow Goobert immediately. Now I'm also going to sell a stone, and we're going to sell this so we can go ahead and grab ourselves another set of blueberries. But our current setup, I think we're going to have it in this spot. Mana Crystal is going to be targeting 1, 2, 3, 4 magic items, which isn't super ideal. We could slightly move down a bit, and it's going to be much better for ourselves. And I'm probably going to run and grab this fanfare. But this is not a bad setup for Rainbow Goobert as of right now. Around 10 Rainbow Gooberts with a Magic Tech Armor and double Spectral Daggers. Yeah, we should be in a fantastic spot. Definitely so. This should scale up all our damage, give us tons of vampirism, give us regen, our stamina, so we can keep hitting with our hammer, no problem at all. We can speed up through crazy speeds and stun our opponents in the same amount as well. So all in all, I mean, it's going to be fantastic, right? It definitely has to be, and I really just want to find more and more daggers. Hell yeah. Can't believe we had to sell our mana orb though. We could have waited 1 round, that's for sure, but we could also grab ourselves this bird to speed up all our items. I'm kind of down for it. Now, we really would love to sit in this spot. But can we be choosy? I mean, we could just place it in here, which is going to be kind of nice. The banana isn't going to be on our Rainbow Goobert as of right now, but it's going to have to do. Let's get going with this. Fanfare is going to be nice because, again, it's just going to scale up mana. It's going to steal our opponent's mana as well, and it's going to remove some of their stamina potentially. Now, that's a gold armor. With heat stacking, with Torn Bloom, and a mecha armor, they're going to try to stack up a crazy amount of power. But again, we just attack through armor. So, they can stack all the armor at once. We're just going to ignore it and smash it. And we also inflict a lot of blind too. Now, should we go for a Prismatic Orb? And maybe go for a Paradise Burb? I mean, does a Paradise Burb really help us out? Duplicate some of the buffs. We get instant mana, we get some vampirism. Am I crazy for not wanting to take it? I don't think I'm going to take it. Another fanny pack will speed up our hammer as much as possible. If we can, never mind. We'll hold off for a second. Let's keep rolling. This I want to take as well. Amounts of energy is insane for us. Let's keep rolling. Stamina stack. We'll also take this too, and let's use it immediately. Get our monies. That way we can just get our stamina stack pretty much instantly. That way we can put our fanny pack in on our hammer and have this slotted in like so. We can have a banana in then as well, and we're slowly filling up our Rainbow Gooberts all together. Let's get going. I kind of want to find more little tiny little gooblings as well. But now we are facing shielded, so we are going to be running those stamina like there's no tomorrow, but if we keep activating the Rainbow Gooberts, everything should be fine. And if we speed up our hammer, we're going to use up a lot more stamina, but we should have an increased chance. Wait, what the hell am I doing with Fortuna's Kiss? We put it in backwards. How the hell does someone do that? Yeah, that's on me. That's a lot of cooldown to us as well. We got a ring, which is going to be scaling up their heat, vampirism, and power, but we still smash out with Rainbow Goobert with a backwards Fortuna's Kiss. I mean, I do think we should be able to smash out with this. Literally. We could take the pineapple since it is on sale, grab ourselves a box of riches so we can try to find some gemstones. I mean, 16 gold for 45% heal reduction if we ignore armor. Why the hell not, right? Let's also use another cog to craft this up too. So now if we get a bunch of mana, we're going to go invincible as well. Bit of a problem though, because I do want to put in our banana, since we're probably going to run through a lot of stamina. Grab the storage as well, since it is on sale, and yeah, let's just venture on. Kind of wanted to grab some gemstones, but with a King's Crown, if we stack up loads and loads of mana, we get invincibility, so that's going to be really nice as well. It also cleanses some blind as well, but it does have a lot of poison onto us, so I'm really hoping that the Magic Tech Armor can cleanse a lot of it. We get invincibility, which will smash through, but that's a lot of damage dealt to us, and it do actually beat us out. Shielded though, again, worse for Hammers and Daggers. We could try to go for double hammers. How insane would that be? Would that be too crazy? I mean, it does give us 2 stamina back on hit, but double hammer might not be too bad, especially double Taurus hammer. Am I crazy for wanting to try it? Maybe I am, but I'm actually going to take it. Double Taurus hammer with this Rainbow Gooberts. We also got our perfect damage sustain, that's 47% heal reduction, which is going to be really fantastic. We do get their invincibility, but we should be able to win out, especially when they don't have shielded. Maybe. We do some big damage. Our stamina isn't even going down a little bit, so Taurus hammer, we can definitely add in the second one, but it could start going down extremely fast. Let's take you with our hammer. Let's keep rerolling. That's our tiny little goobling fella, and that's another glowing crown if we want it as well. But right now, Let's use a cog. Let's get a second Taurus hammer online. The problem is, where the hell are we going to place it? It would be awesome in this spot. We're going to have to put a banana in as well, and we're speeding up both our hammers. We're also going to take our little time in googling, place it in here, and well, let's roll one more time. There's our blueberries we're going to take, and let's move on. So, double hammers to increase their stun potential. Now, our opponent is rocking gold armors with his shields. We're going to be running through stamina even faster since we're going to be taking lava. We got tons of block. But can we outpace? We do get invincibility. Your stamina is a lot worse, but never mind. It's not looking too bad. Oh no, we could actually still lose. Never mind, we smash out no problem whatsoever. Definitely so. And that's another dagger which will be taken with a 7 blueberries. Might as well take you because you're going to be free monies. Another little goobling. And I really need more storage than tiny little purses. Okay, literally just every dagger in the sun is just after coming out to play. I can't complain about that, that's going to be nuts for us. So the thing is, we want to craft this up. We want to smash you open. We're crafting up more spectral daggers. We're going to be running through too much stamina though. Let's sell you just to keep rolling. The fanny pack is definitely what I've been looking for. Because then we can fit this in as well. And I do kind of want to craft up another spectral dagger. And we could flip this to this side. Place that in a little bit and place you in too. So we should be able to get this going faster. Get more mana from this as well. Problem is the banana's not going to be in. We roll once more. Second bird to speed everything up once again. And I think we kind of just have to move on with this sort of setup. Yeah, definitely so. We did move our fanfare out so we can have our banana in because stamina is going to be a bit of an issue. And holy critical poison. They're going to have lifesteal for 700 years. We do reduce their healing by quite a bit, but they still got a ton. We really need to get to invincibility so we stop them from critting. And we just literally exploded. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to happen. We really needed our invincibility. But hey, we got some more freaking blueberries. We can grab ourselves a second fanfare if we want to. I'm not sure if we really do. Frog pot could be kind of nice actually. And I do kind of want to grab you as well for even more storage too. But we can flip this back. Sell a pineapple because we don't really need a pineapple. The thing is, I actually really want to put this up and place our dagger in instead. Now, I also kind of want to craft up another spectral dagger, but we are running through stamina like there's no tomorrow. So I'm kind of happy enough rocking on with this sort of situation. We should be able to grab this actually. And we should be in a much better spot with all our daggers around our Rainbow Gooberts. Yeah. Now we are facing... Now, can we beat this double axe? They're going to have lots of damage. They're going to be ignoring armor. They're going to be going super speedy. They have pretty much maxed out their anvil. But as long as they get block, we can smash through with no problems whatsoever. With double Taurus hammer, inflict a decent blinds, and we get invincibility, making sure that we do survive. That's for sure. Now, this axe is still going turbo speed. Now, we could still lose, but hell yeah. Not bad at all. Now, this is going to take, with another little goobling, we roll, and another magic tech armor. Which we can actually fit it in. I mean, if we take the storage, we can fit it in up in this spot. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Let's grab our armor. We do need to sell maybe some gooblings, our fanfare. I think we sell our gooblings, which feels bad, but I think it's going to be kind of necessary. Let's go ahead and craft this up immediately. Then we got... God damn it, we crafted up the wrong one. That's insane for us. Well, it is what it is. It's kind of funny, actually. We crafted the wrong one. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do something like that. Another magic tech armor would have been way better for us. But it's going to give us a ton of block from the beginning. But it's going to be a ton of scaling block. But let's see if our moon armor is going to be good enough to win out. Are we going to fall short? Can we outpace our opponents? I mean, we should have 205 block. Giving us time to activate a Rainbow Goobert to scale up our damage, give us Bam Prism. Yeah, we should be in a good spot to win out. We do stun him. We do reflect a little bit of blind back onto us, which isn't ideal. But we should definitely be able to win out. Now, they got a bunch of squirrel archers to steal our buffs. They got a blood turn to stack up some spikes and Bam Prism. And spikes is going to be a tough situation for us. So we still could be in trouble because that's a lot of Bam Prism. We do have 22 blind onto him. And we should be able to smash out from here. 1,000,000%. All this blind is phenomenal. They can't lifesteal once we have invincibility, and that's it. Not bad at all. I also can't believe I crapped up moon armor. We still only had a 60 DPS, so our build wasn't too insane by any means. Our opponent did have 45 DPS overall as well. Now in terms of heals, we did have 20 healing per second from our Rainbow Gooberts. And we did have no max health, but we did have 50 block per second. If we had another magic tech armor, we could have had way more as well. But hey, we did survive with 3 lives left. How much rank points are we going to get? Plus 3 lives, meaning we're going to rank up to 54. But hey, stick around. We're going to jump into some round 18 fights to see how this build actually performs. Now, can we take on Flame Up with some Arms of Steel with a Sun Armor? They're going to resist some stuns and some crits. And they're going to get tons and tons of heat, so they're going to explode and deal tons and tons of damage. Now, we do get invincibility, keeping us alive. We should be able to stack up that blinds. And can we survive? They still got a lot of heats. It's looking kind of dicey for us. But we do manage to win in the end. Hell yeah. And can we deal with a card, Goobert's Fortuna's Grace? Mark, this is a mixed match of an adventure backpack of all time. But that's the adventure in a nutshell. Just get what you get and make something crazy from it. But looking like we're going to be able to smash out. Not bad at all. And can we deal with Impractically Large Bolt Turn? This is going to have crazy damage. It's also going to ignore armor, so this could be kind of dicey for us. But literally, they're going to ignore every bit of armor we do have with a big break-in Blood Turn. Now, we do get invincibility, stop an opponent from dealing damage to us, but once it does explode, it's going to start dealing some big damage. We can lifesteal up a little bit and smash it.
Maybe elevate, living life every day.